currently walking to the next fort. It's not too far. It's maybe about a 10-15 minute walk, depending on how fast you walk. But along the way, you still see sections of the actual wall still here. The actual sentinel spot right there, where you can take pictures. So if you don't have the money or don't want to spend going inside of the fort to see it inside, you can still enjoy it from the outside. And there's a lot of places where you can take some really cool videos and some really cool pictures. So, going to the fort right now. So we made it to the second floor castle. I want to show you over here. It's called the San Juan National Historic Site, Castillo San Cristóbal. Here's an explanation of why San Juan. I just made it to the second castle, and if you haven't paid, you paid through there. And if you already have paid at the other castle, you can use that same ticket to get into this one. So let's go ahead and explore this one. It should be similar to the other one, but still, let's check both of them out. So let's start off by maybe checking one of these barracks here. I have this thing where I have to keep taking my glasses off every time. Okay. Well, this one has a lot of information actually. A lot of explanations. Not every room should be the same, but at least it gives you a better idea of how it looks. Oh, look, and here's some artifacts actually. Some drawings and pens and stuff. So let's move on to another area as well. These are whales. They have been covered up. And in this room, we get a view of the cannon. We have a cannon on this one. It's pretty neat. And, well, this isn't the best view, but I'll give you an idea what it looks like when you look out the window. That's the Puerto Rican flag. Let's continue on to another room. So here we go, coming into another room, and here it is, another cannon. Let's check the view from this one. This is basically the one next to it. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and check the other side. Once again, I'm not going to show you everything because it's impossible. This video would be extremely long if I did. I'll just show you bits and pieces. And in case if you were wondering, there are some bathrooms over here, men and women, if we need to go. So I'm going to enter another area. Let's go through here. Here we have more cannons. These are actually massive. Let me put my hand next to it so you have an idea how it looks and the size of it. And you have some basic explanation as well if you want to know a little bit about these cannons. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go upstairs through here. I don't think there's really any right or wrong way to do this. Just pick a room and start working your way through it. This is actually one of my favorites, where you actually go through up a spiral staircase without knowing when it actually stops. So I'll bring you on this epic journey until we get to the top. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Parts of the castle as well. So I'll try to walk all the way over there to here, and this is the if you want to rush through this, you can actually knock it off in maybe 25-30 minutes. But if you really want to enjoy it and you really want to come here and really take your time, read everything, explore every room, I would say it'd take you maybe an hour and a half, maybe tops 2 hours if you're really slow. Let's look at the fire control station. Okay, now I'm actually at the control fire station, so let's try to go upstairs. Never mind, it's closed. I should have noticed that before I started the video. Anyway, so let me show you around like this. I'll give you a better view. Turn the camera around. That's a cool view right there. You see the coastline over there as well. This is actually another cool view from the inside of the fort itself. And then I'll check the, I guess like the west wing of this. And here we are at another section of the castle itself. For some reason they section off this area. I don't know if it's on purpose or it's just a tourist symbol over there. Still cool. That's the ocean. That's more towards the bottom. And once again, you don't have to be tip-top shape, but these are places where it requires a lot of walking, a lot of stairs, a lot of ramps, so it's good to at least be in decent physical health condition so you can actually enjoy all these areas. This isn't really handicap accessible. Anyway, so that's obviously that's man-made and more modern. So there's an elevator there, so at least you can get this area different. So this is more or less how it will look inside one of these areas that are completely submerged underground, and it does smell very moistury. The weather's pretty cool in here, and you see a lot of like fungi growing everywhere. They did have an aqueduct system that would drain the water out, but let's go ahead and go through the all the way over here through the tunnel, and let's check this place out. Well, there used to be natural light coming through there, but they clearly closed it off and put light bulbs. But this is a pretty neat tunnel. Well, I guess that would have simulated that a torch would have been there at one point. But let me turn this around so you can see. And that's more or less what it would look like if you were to come here. Once again, this would have been an area to get water, or just to protect yourself from the enemy undergrounds. There's another section in here. Look at all that nice mold. This place does have a mold smell to it. I'm trying to read what this is. Galleons. Here. So you can see what I'm looking at. And of course, you could probably shoot arrows through there. Oh, look at this. It's nicely well preserved. You can see the different types of ships. That's really neat. Now, I might have to warn that if you are very claustrophobic, you might want to avoid this area. Also, I see myself very sweaty, very shiny, but it is really hot in general here in Puerto Rico. So I'm on the far end of the castle right now, and I'm going to show you another sentry box. I'll give you a little explanation of it. Sentry box right there. And it's right down this way. So, inside, see how it feels like. It's very, very windy when you're all the way on top of the castle. But over here, technically the person would be protected. And once again, it's sad to see that people start carving their initials or start tagging places. It takes away from the realism of the experience of it. I don't do that. Anyway, so this is one of the views. From here you can see the ocean side, especially if you're getting attacked or something, or if you just kind of want to hide, shelter in place as well. It's a good spot. And now, even though it's hot outside, I have to say that when you get in this area, it feels nice and fresh, nice and cool, especially since you're in the shade, and there's something about the material that keeps you nice and cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and check another area out. So this is another cool spot and an area where you are very well protected. Now the way you see it up here, before I get close so you can see the ocean, it's the same thing that will be downstairs. There is a downstairs, though it's closed off for tourists. But there's another one where you can see it downstairs. And of course you can pay 50 cents and you can see more of the ocean, but you're not going to see much really. So, this is the actual view. That's really nice. Look at it. And of course the ocean. Now I'm actually going to be able to show you another cool cannon. I saw a place downstairs where they actually kind of restored them, so that way you can actually enjoy them. So here's one of them, cannon pointing more towards the city, and it's a really nice restoration actually. I know some of it is mostly a replica, like the wood of course, but still it gives you an idea. And they still use original parts as well. And over here are the cannonballs. Let me show you them over here. Okay. So more or less they would have like this back there. Here's one on the floor. I'm pretty sure it's connected to it. Oh no, it's not. You can actually move it around. But try picking that thing up by yourself. It's extremely heavy. And they're technically empty inside. So apparently this is the best city view, at least from this castle itself, to the point that they even put a sign on it that says city view. And it gives you a little bit of an explanation of the areas. So let me show you around here. Once again, the port is over there. It's a cruise liner. That's the city. Right there. And you can see it way over there. Puerto Rico flag. So if you like videos like these, don't forget to like and subscribe here only on The Richter Show. See you in the next country or castle review.
Shout out to the host, to the Richter. This the Richter Show, the Richter Show.